Welcome to the Mr. Rogers Journalism Show. Introduce yourself and spell your name, please.
Tessa Driscoll. Tessa.
Sky Fitzpatrick, Skye.
Okay, so you guys just finished up your news or sports story and also a fun journalism project. Tell us something interesting about like one of them, if you had to pick.
We followed the golf boys around for the mama putt, and it was really funny.
Cool.
And it was fun.
So I would say if you had to tell someone at your locker like the most interesting or fun thing that you learned from reporting on Mama Cup, like what would it be?
That's you.
I found something that was really interesting about reporting about the Mama Cup was how the boys like set up the golf ball and then the mamas putted it into the hole. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
What did you guys do for your fun journalism project?
We reported on the end of the sophomore volleyball season and talked with players and coaches about how their season went and how at the beginning of the season they didn't work together as well as they did at the end of the season.
All right, teamwork makes the dream work. Any thoughts on postseason? Who the girls are playing after they won last night?
Grace?
Grace.
We can just watch everything.
Grace, she's right here.
Oh.
Do you know who varsity's playing next? I don't know.
No, we don't know.
We don't know.
Must
They won, though.
investigate.
They did?
Won.
Oh,
last night.
why didn't they post about
Last
it?
set. They did.
I didn't see posts.
Yeah, a little
T
more.
Ward, bruh.
All right.
Okay,
Locke's got to get on it.
we'll find out next time.
We were at the conference yesterday. We'll update soon. All right, thanks. Okay, can you introduce yourself and say your name and how to spell it?
Okay, my name is Leah Black, and Leah is spelled Leah, and Black is spelled just like the color, Black.
Cool. So what did you work on for your news or sports story or your fun journalism project you'd like to share?
So for me and Evie's news or sports story, we worked on writing about what being a marching band is like and performing at football games, and we also wrote about how important it is to appreciate the people who are in marching band and who work really hard to like perform at like halftime and stuff like that.
Nice. And marching band had a great fall season, correct?
They did. Unfortunately, they were not able to perform their Halloween show though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they worked really hard on it.
Yeah. So if you were gonna tell like your friend at your locker like the most important thing or what you should lead off with the story, like what are the coolest things that like happened in band this fall?
I feel like, one of the really cool things that I saw happened is they had their own like celebratory party for bands, and I thought that was really cool. That honestly made me wish that I could be in band myself too. So I feel like band would be something really fun to be in. You get to perform. I've heard a lot about how people enjoy the competitions that they do, how when they practice and they go to the competitions and show how much progress they've made and how hard they've been working on it. And also, I just feel like they performed their Halloween show at one point, and I got to see it, and I thought it was really, really good, and I really enjoyed Thriller as well. I thought it was really good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Why don't you guys just introduce yourself real quick and say and spell your name for me? And
I'm Beckett, Beckett.
sweet.
I'm Fisher, Fisher.
I'm Joseph, Joseph.
Awesome. And you guys just finish up your news and sports story and your fun journalism projects. Why don't you just tell me a little bit about what you did for your sports story or your fun journalism project or both?
For all three of us, we all did the same fun journalism project. We rated Zach Bryan's new outcoming album.
Nice. What do you think of Zach Bryan's album?
I think it was his best album that he's ever dropped.
It's pretty good.
So I'm a big fan of the Maggie Rogers duet. Did you guys have a favorite accompaniment? I thought it was cool. He kind of chose alternative rockers like in the country music scene.
I liked who's on I Remember Everything.
Casey Musgraves.
Casey Musgraves.
Oh, yeah, Casey's
Who's
good.
on Hey Driver?
The Lumineers were in some of the songs too.
Lumineers, Casey Musgrave, Maggie Rogers.
Who was on Hey Driver, dude?
Should I look? Who's on here? It was.
We had.
Is it in here? No, it's not.
What about
First or son? The war.
So we don't know what it is.
Yeah, we
The
don't know.
war and
That's
treaty.
But Hey Driver is featuring the war.
So, if you had to pick one song off the new album, what's your favorite song?
Oklahoman Sun.
Nice.
I remember everything.
I remember everything also.
Solid choice. Solid choice. Okay. What about your sports story? What did you guys write about for your news or sports story?
We wrote about the sub shortage at City High, and we
Yeah.
interviewed subs and teachers about why they think that we have a sub shortage and what we can do about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're gonna tell your friend at your locker like what you learned or anything interesting about your story, like what would you tell them?
I would say that I've learned that being a sub is a lot tougher job than it looks, and that they really need to be supported at school wherever they go and stuff.
Nice. Good. All right, guys. Thanks for being on the show.
No problem.
We'll looking forward to reading your stories.
Should be a podcast.